Hey guys, welcome back to some more Sonic Advance 2, and we're continuing on in the musical area, the music plant.
3, 2, 1.
I know I didn't mention it in the first part, but Sonic Advance has such a good soundtrack.
Oh yeah, that's one I can't believe you forgot to mention that in the first part. The soundtrack in Advance 2 is really, really good. My favorite in the whole entire Advance
Crater,
series.
Music Plant, some of the later worlds have ridiculously awesome music.
Yeah, like,
Music Plant's probably in my top 3.
I would say Music Plant's pretty high up there. One of my favorites is Digital Land. It was like World 7.
Techno Bass.
Techno Bass, yes, that's it. That one's really good.
Why is this reminding me of the musical instrument world from Rayman?
It totally is Bandland. What is this?
Yeah. Bandland and Music Plant, they're very similar. I wonder which game copied which now.
Well, we did notice that similarity between the Pico Master and Amy's Hammer in Mega Man 2.
Well, there was that, so yeah.
References abound.
And I knew that was gonna happen. Stupid, stupid site. Okay. Give me a time check in like about 5 seconds, please. We're having more issues.
Did it do it again?
YouTube, go home. You're drunk.
It's very drunk.
136, 137, 138, 139, 140.
Alright, there we go. I'm caught back up. My gosh. Today's not a good day to record videos using the YouTube site. If I had these videos on this current machine, I would, but using my laptop, I don't have them, sadly.
Oh well.
Oh well, I could just have the video stop on me 4 times in a row and go from there. Like I did in the Metroid Fusion. Because that was fun.
Yeah. Music Plant is definitely where the locations of the special rings start getting ridiculous. I actually found when I was trying to get them in this zone, it wasn't really easier in either act to go after the special rings, but regardless of which one I went to, I always needed to backtrack to get at least 3 of them.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's probably actually the hardest stages right here, just getting them in Music Plant. Because there's certain areas where there was a point of no return.
Maybe. I'd say more Techno Bass.
Techno Bass and this are like really close.
Because of the way that the level tiles are set out in Techno Bass, there are no real landmarks.
Oh yeah, so you get lost really easily.
Because there's, some dynamic in the background for Music Plant, you can sort of tell where you are, but in Techno Bass, it just all looks the same. I mean, the gimmicks are cool and it's got a nice aesthetic to it, but you get lost too easily.
I do agree there. It's very easy to get lost, but at the same time, for this stage, the bad thing about this one is if you miss one, it might be on a point of no return. So if you miss it, you need to start the stage over again. That is actually really frustrating. So
I think at least two rings are in hidden walls.
I think they are, yeah. So they're really hard to find, especially on your first playthrough.
Stop falling in the clarinet and get on with it.
I don't want to get stabbed by the spikes like that, because then I gotta go all the way back up there, and now it's 0 rings. It's like one of my least favorite parts about this whole entire stage.
You know, since we're on the topic of Sonic Advance, don't you have like a fake case or game of this or something, Marley?
I have a fake box of Sonic Advance 1, but on the topic of fake Sonic Advance, anyone played Ultimate Flash Sonic?
Yeah, interesting to say the very least.
Sonic Advance 2, because Ultimate Flash Sonic is a poor excuse for a copy.
Yep, basically. It tried to be this game, but then it wasn't.
It's a fan-made version of 2 of the worlds from Sonic Advance 2, and it controls like absolute garbage because you can do every action that Sonic can do while standing up, while spin dashing. I actually beat the second boss while constantly spin dashing and jumping everywhere. I was rolling and moving backwards.
Wow. Just...
How does that even work?
That shouldn't work.
This looks really frustrating.
Yeah, that's why I just gave up. I try and take the higher route. Yeah, no, I already missed it. I honestly spent too long on there to begin with.
There doesn't seem to be too many enemies in this game.
It depends on the stage. Like, Music Plant doesn't have that many, compared to other stages. But I do see what you mean, though.
Boom.
Yeah, and this is the most bouncy stage, in case you haven't noticed by now. There's springs and things everywhere. Holy crap, here we go again. YouTube is really drunk today, as we like to say.
Good grief.
Yeah, you're gonna hear me say this a lot, apparently. Maybe we should download my own video. That sounds smart.
That might be a good idea.
I might do that.
Do you want me to give you another time check?
I kinda need that, yeah.
Okay.
Sad as that is.
550, no, 536, 537, 538, 539, 540.
There we go. Really wish YouTube would fix these issues by now. And I probably should have swapped machines before doing this, but that was my own mistake.
You would think they'd fix the problems, but instead they're trying to pretty up the site. Why would you choose that instead?
That's what we all have been thinking ever since 2010. Actually, no, even earlier than that.
Sorry, I just do not have much to say.
What about this or YouTube? Because we have plenty to say about their stuff.
Just about this game in general.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, that's why we talk about other things like the crap we're going through right now. Don't worry, I'll be having another time check probably in another 2 minutes. I just know the site that well. And this was one of my more careless playthroughs, mind you. Like, I got a lot better after this one, but I die a lot in this one. I kind of choppily edited it together. In fact, for example, the final boss, we're gonna see me fight him twice, basically, because I leave in the first attempt. I actually kind of feel stupid for
the
that.
extra boss?
No, the extra boss, I should say.
Oh.
Well, actually, the main final boss, I do die in, but it's the very beginning, so that wouldn't really matter anyways. It's just the
So
game
basically,
exposure.
this playthrough somehow became more reckless than Mega Man 3. That's hard to believe.
No, not very reckless, more just... You'll kind of see it's a little more choppily put together. This was also still while I was editing on Power Director, like trying to put it all together properly, but being kind of limited to some of the stuff I can do. So it's just... We'll have to see how it goes. Some of it's actually kind of fuzzy, mind you.
Sonic doesn't even look like he's like running properly whenever he does the twin fingers pose while he finishes the stage. You know, it just sort of looks like he's stretching out his legs and then he's like bouncing them as he's moving.
What?
That'd be an interesting picture. Now after that, I can just picture him at the end of the stage just jumping up and down.
He's sort of just stretching his legs in a weird curved way at the end of it.
The background is scrolling under him.
Yeah. So that's how he just happens to move. It's an auto-scrolling victory screen right there. That's a very interesting idea.
Anyway, Ice Paradise.
Very easy to slip and slide around here, obviously. Do that countless of times.
Probably because it's covered in ice.
I think that'd be a given, right?
This is actually a pretty good stage.
It is. It's one of the better ice stages, I would say, for Sonic games.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So white. And so bright. The colors don't feel that
the,
way.
Except the death.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean by
That
more
was
sloppily
choppily
put
edited.
together. If something like that happens, I restart from the beginning. I remember, I don't know why I don't really fix this. Like, this was a very long time ago. Luckily,
I'm
things
surprised
are
you
fixed.
still remembered this from that long ago, though.
I think the only reason why I remember it so strongly was because once in a while I had to go back and check footage, and this is one of the ones I gotta keep on checking back to. Because it's that
How
old.
often do you check videos? Good lord.
No, I had to do that because of every single time I make like a backup or move machines or something, I need to make sure my files aren't tagged, which includes videos. I had to like restore my desktop like a month ago to fix some issues, and that was when I had to check this video last, so...
So you only check your videos.
I only really had to check them if I'm moving around files, just to make sure they're not corrupted, because I had that issue once before. So I just like playing it safe.
Not good when that happens, no.
No, because it's... I lose so much progress when that happens. And sometimes I can't recover, so... Yeah, I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. Thank you very much. Although if something really bad happened to this, I always could have just downloaded the RAWs off the site, but it would have been not as good quality.
there would have been further compression, and the quality in the end wouldn't have been all too great now.
Yeah, so
Fair enough.
it's a little better to hopefully keep these original files.
Hopefully. Also, anyone else notice that the music in Ice Paradise sounds a little bit like the Tiny Chow Garden minigame music?
From which game?
No, because I have no
This
idea what
one
that is.
or Advance 1? Because I think the music
well,
was
the
a little
minigame
different.
music from the Tiny Chow Garden's always the same, but first time I played this stage, hilariously in Ultimate Flash Sonic, not in Sonic Advance 2.
Of
I just
all
thought,
the
why
places.
Does this, I just thought, why does this level have the Tiny Chow Garden music?
Oh, one more thing.
No,
Time
that's the actual
check.
stage music? Okay then.
We could do one more time check, please, because, you know, YouTube equals crap at this rate.
1050, 1051,
Oh, wow.
1052, 1053, 1054, 1055.
10:55. Thank you. Jesus. By the time I would actually get past to the end of the video, it would actually be over and we'd be halfway through the next part.
And now this zone has turned into a dance party.
Yeah. This is when the music gets a lot more Christmassy, like, that's for sure.
Mm.
They tried to go
Okay,
for
I
a
was gonna
Christmas
say,
vibe, but this one
Christmas
has
dance party.
I was about to say, I do kind of like the music already.
Yeah.
Except they changed the invincibility music.
Yeah, they try to
Yeah.
model off the original, but it's different. Way different.
Well, that's the thing, because Advance 1 had the classic invincibility music, and then in Advance 2 and 3 they're like, nope,
Let's
we need to
change
try
it.
something different. And
I'm not
I've
gonna
gone,
lie, I actually really like the invisibility music. Holy fuck.
No, invincibility music is good, though.
it's okay, I'm just a little more partial than the original one, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little the same, but I still really enjoy the Advanced 2 and 3 version.
It does the trick.
Whoa. I keep thinking you're about to fall into a deep pit or something.
You'd never really know, because when the camera scrolls down like that fast, I always think I'm falling into a pit. I always do, because you just get that nervous feeling.
Well, with level
Especially
design
in
like
this
that,
zone. Yeesh.
well, with level design like that, I think you'd have a hard time just trying to memorize it. Good lord.
Oh, well, basically, yeah.
I mean, it's around here the bottomless pits actually start being a problem, because in the previous 3 zones they're barely even anywhere, and then
Yeah.
last year they get worse.
Exactly. If you
Hey.
take the bottom row in any of these stages, you're going to be running into countless of bottomless pits. So it's not just advisable to take the higher route because it's faster. No, it's advisable because you'll live more.
Next zone, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, next zone is the greatest example. I swear, I died there the most of any zone in any portable Sonic game. I wouldn't say any Sonic game in general because, well, I think some of the classics kind of topped it when I was younger, but this next zone is pretty dang close.
Good lord, son.
Yeah. I don't really like this boss just because of that factor. It's kind of hard to avoid some of his damage if you're that fast.
Oh, Lester. Again, going back to Ultimate Flash Sonic. In Ultimate Flash Sonic, this boss doesn't have the leverage platform.
So you would have
The
to jump up
jumping
there
is
by
so
speed.
buggy that you can actually jump up and hit the boss whenever you like.
Wow, because I know in this version here, you can hit the boss if you use the instant shield at the right timing, but not if it's standard jump.
What is with that platform behind him? He's just asking to get his ass whooped.
Yeah, exactly. That's really the only purpose it has.
He had nowhere else to put the logo, so he gave his machine a tail.
And then he
Bad
actually
idea,
made it too
Hitman.
flat. He made it too flat so
Bad
Sonic was
idea.
able to jump on it.
Can you get over here, Sonic? Not this nonsense again.
Can you get over here, Sonic? I think I see a whole "Please hit me" sign on the back of your tail. So yeah, I can. It's wanting to be jumped
What's
on.
that? You have a kick me sign on the back? Sure thing.
Who put that on there? Did I put it on there, or did you forget to take it off again? You always seem to do that.
Ah.
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 Yeah, that's another
Well,
annoying boss right there.
That's all.
Hmm.
And now on to the most annoying level of the game. Next part.
Hilariously, it's one of my favorites.
Well, this is going to be an interesting one then.